doing fantastic. So in this video, I wanted to do an urgent fundraiser for our cancer organization, Cancer Education and Research Institute. From time to time, I do that. This is, I think, I don't know how many I did already, but recently I had done one, and Sarah was a great donor during the live stream. So this is a fundraising drive, and as you can see in the chat, I have the amount we have raised already, the amount, our goal, and how much we have to still by tonight fulfill our goal. I also would like to mention this is again subscribers only chat. This will be also not too long. I just want to inform you about this so that you can share this with your friends and family. And I will definitely not get into any kind of nonsense for people coming into chat, nonsensical. And those will be, I will not interrupt you, I will not interrupt myself. Those will be immediately blocked. Okay, because this is a serious topic and this is very, very critical, because we are not doing entertainment here. As from the title, this is a fundraiser for our cancer organization. And I would like to actually share with you great news. And this is also I want to inform you about, because literally year ago today, we had a great success from a patient that we started working with from overseas literally a year ago. And I mean, I'm just literally overwhelmed with joy of the results. And for all those, let me just, who don't know about who we are, what we do, I just want to start with who we are so that you can get a better understanding why the results that we have achieved, meaning saving, not only saving a life, but help the person thrive with variety of different reasons, physical health related. Okay, so first of all, our organization is Cancer Education and Research Institute, and I am the founder of our cancer organization. It's a global cancer nonprofit organization. It's the first and only simplified multi-language global cancer nonprofit organization. We are a United Nations award winner, and if you followed me for some time, you know that I often go to the United Nations, and I was also invited to speak at the United Nations, and another meeting is coming actually up next week, and we are very excited about that. So with the United Nations, I mean, for the awardees, and so very, very excited about that. But definitely we are going 13 years strong. So in January, on January 30th, actually it's our birthday, we will be 30 up, not 30, hopefully, thank God. On January 30th, we will be 13 years old. And it's just so wonderful to see how our organization has grown so much. And we do our educational programs in 8 languages. And we have educated so far more than 7.6 million people around the globe. And also we have served more than 2.6 thousand cancer patients around the globe. So we have patients from all over the world. And we have 4 major programs: our cancer education program, our personalized patient program, which we will talk about this right now, and our youth program, very, very important, and also our cancer research program. So what great news I want to share with you today is about our personalized patient program. And that's why also our personalized patient global personalized cancer care for all campaign is because of that for a decade now, and it's ongoing. So you can ask for your support, please, about that. And you can learn all about it, and the description is the link. You can just click on there and learn more about our campaign. So we are pioneering personalized cancer care for the last, again, nearly 13 years, and our survival rate is more than 90%. So we are really knowing exactly what we're doing, and we are literally breaking the healthcare system and doing it in a way that actually leads to great results. And now I want to talk about our great patient from overseas, uh, more than 70 years old, 70 plus years old. Patient, we have been with her since, again, literally a year. And I personally was also with her. And so going through from the initial diagnosis, an accurate diagnosis, to make sure that what we are doing is actually we are ensuring that the patient gets accurate diagnosis. And so after the accurate diagnosis, went through together with all sorts of tests and tests and tests to make sure the diagnosis and the stage of cancer is accurate. And so after these steps, we identified, obviously, the great physicians, a great medical team, and we had to ensure that from all angles the patient is set. And here is the most important part. That's why it's so exciting, and that's why you understand that the techniques, because this is the program that I have developed. Okay, this is a unique program. This is not, a, I don't know, patient orientation or patient guidance, or a patient, I don't know, case management, or this is not a patient navigation kind of thing. This is like literally we are involved in the science of A to Z of everything about it, okay? And so about the entire cancer care process. So she then she actually had, beside this diagnosis, she was dealing with type 2 diabetes. And these are the critical parts what I'm talking about right now. Type 2 diabetes and hypertension for about 30 years, 30, maybe 40 years. And then kidney fluctuation with kidney. So some kidney issues. So all combo, okay, these are comorbidities with our critical part for the cancer care. And we also, based on science, based on the actual accurate and current scientific research, we have informed the physician to ensure that the comorbidities are like high blood pressure, particular high blood pressure, and the kidneys and the sugar balance, but most importantly, the high blood pressure and the kidneys are taken care of. And believe it or not, my warning was twice ignored. I was actually telling the physician from overseas that the science says, and the medical community for multiple myeloma is saying two separate things. So they are divided within 50-50 regarding hypertension, or hypertension, hypotension regarding some of the medications that is required for multiple myeloma. And so this, and it was being reported not only from the medical community as in scientific papers, but also from patients saying that after usage of this type of medication, they went to ER from hypotension. And so I warned the physician about this, but it was ignored twice. And then what happened was the patient ended up being, for the first time ever, and the person has hypertension since 30, 40 years, for the first time ever, and this is the course starting from the chemotherapy has already been started. There was a beginning of the chemotherapy, maybe second course or third, and the patient ended up in an ER in a very, very, very dangerous way. And I know personally for a fact that they are cancer patients who were cured from cancer, but died due to other illnesses or comorbidities that was ignored, like hypertension, etc. So these are critical stuff. And my mind was blown away when these factors were ignored. And we're just literally going, this is the protocol. I understand that's the protocol, but still the international community or the United States multiple myeloma or the medical community actually say we are divided in 50-50. Even that was ignored, which was mind-blowing to me, by the way. And so then what happened, again, thank goodness the patient, after the patient was in the ER, then they said, after that, they said, oh, we should stop these hypertension medications. We already mentioned that to them, to be careful and to be sure that this can be causing this. And so again, if you still don't believe in my predictions, I also, because I'm telling you, I know stuff, right? So I'd say this based on science, and what I said actually happened, even from the medical perspective. In any case, then they put an effort to stop these medication for hypertension. So then the blood pressure became normalized. And now, literally a year later, she's now on her seventh course of chemotherapy, and blood pressure is normalized. Blood sugar is normalized because we've also worked a lot with her healthy lifestyle, diet, and exercises, and including the mental techniques that I teach in my channel, on my website, the mental, physical, and emotional health combination. That all together as a combo helped her to balance her high blood pressure, balance her blood sugar. Anemia is eradicated, so she has no anemia anymore. And also her kidneys are now in a normalized function as well. This is huge, guys. I don't know if you understand the gigantic importance of this. This is insane. Meaning, up until now, we were saying, oh, we saved life, a cancer patient. More than 90% of our cancer patients are, to date, cancer survivors, still alive and thriving, but also cancer-free. Either surviving or cancer-free. Most of them are cancer-free and surviving. But this is, for the first time, our patient with comorbidities that we have solved through our entire personalized cancer care. This is so huge, guys. This is absolutely huge. And I am overwhelmed by joy. So I'm asking you, but again, this is not a finished process. We have to ongoing because she still is under chemotherapy, still ongoing. So we literally every single day for 365 days, I was personally working to ensure everything is in check, everything is in check, everything is in check. So just so hard work. But the reason why I'm saying this, we have to continue with our work, but also we have to uh, work with other patients who are on the line, other patients who need our help. So we want to bring this to everyone because we don't have the capacity. So we are also not funded by pharmaceutical companies. We are also not getting reimbursed like a doctor's office or any like, even like, I can't make this stuff up, even consultations or consultants or life coaches, whatever, get reimbursed from the insurance companies. But we as cancer scientists doing this unique program, this unique work, cannot get reimbursed because there's no code for it. You can't make this stuff up. There is no code for us to get reimbursement for every patient that we looked at. So that's why we solely are reliant on people like you doing donations, giving donations, taxpayers' dollars for a good cause. And we are a 501c3 nonprofit. Basically, this means all your donations are tax deductible. So I encourage you, whatever you can you give $20? Can you give 25, 50, 100? Many people give 100, and the more people we can give, more we can reach our goal. I am sick and tired of seeing people, I don't know, fake people on YouTube just getting thrown money at for absolute nothing, absolute nonsense. And we are saving lives and we have to beg for money. This is really hurting my soul. So I encourage you to please give whatever you can, help us to reach our goal by tonight. When you see this video, I encourage you to share this video with others. We must ensure that not only that we continue with this patient, because we literally saved her life and saved her entire comorbidities. This is crazy. This is never heard of. But also, we need to make sure we can continue to do the same for patients who need our help. Patients need our help every single day, but we do not have the capacity. We can only do so much, but we have to rely on your donations only. So please, most of the people give $100. You can give $50, 25, whatever you have, whatever you can. It all dollar, every single dollar counts, and it matters. It matters the most for the people who needs your help, who needs our help. And again, as I said, we are not funded by any pharmaceutical companies. We are not funded by or not get reimbursed from insurance companies. We do not get the money from the hospitals where we bring patients in. So they make money off of, and this is hard to swallow, to even say that make money off of our patient, but it's the truth. They make money off of our patients. So basically tens of thousands of dollars from the patients that we bring in, but we, all the hard work, which we actually literally set up so that the physician gives the medication and make sure everything is all set, but we set the stage and ensure all of this is working. And so we are a critical step with it, but step in within the system and breaking this healthcare system, which is a cookie cutter system. That's why, because it's for 13 years, it's still unique. Nobody can do this, what we are doing, and how we do it. And that's why we need your help. We need this. That's why the campaign is a global personalized cancer care for all campaign, because our mission to the United Nations is to make sure that personalized cancer care is a global standard, not a luxury. Okay? So I'm very, very tired right now. I still have a lot of emails to send, a lot of text messages. So I'm really, really exhausted for days and days and days doing this. So I really, really encourage you to help out here. I don't want to stay too long. I understand that Friday night, so maybe you don't care. Maybe you, and I just cannot imagine at this day and age, they are not people who don't get affected by cancer at all. I can't imagine this. So if you know, even if God forbid you are affected by it, if you know somebody who is affected by cancer, even if they're survivors, please send this video to them. Please contribute whatever you can. This is literally taxpayers' dollars goes into tax deductible cancer nonprofit organization who saves lives. As I keep saying it, what is a human life worth for you? Think about that. What is a human life worth? And in this case, as you can see, we not only saved her life from cancer, we actually saved her from 3 critical life-saving conditions, right? Critical life or death matters: high blood pressure, diabetes, and kidney issues. All solved. 4 illnesses solved. You can make this stuff up, guys. This is science. This is real stuff, real hard work. It goes a lot of effort in it, but again, we are not funded by pharma. We are also not funded or getting reimbursed by any insurance company, by any hospital that we bring patient in. So we rely on you and you only. So go ahead and make the donation at canceredinstitute.org/donate. Again, it's canceredinstitute.org/donate. And it's in the chat right now. It's also in the description, and I will put it in the comments as well. So please, I will end this video here. Thank you so much for your attention. I greatly appreciate you. We greatly appreciate you. And once you donate, you will also get a receipt. And of course, you will be in contact with us. Thank you so much.